that type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie. Doesn't rely too hard.
He's out. 3.
Now it's the switch hitting out. Fielder Aldo Morales.
The right fielder, Aldo Morales.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it. Out of here.
3.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Jason Robertson.
The right
2-1.
Jason.
Swings through that.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
That is it. The left fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Out. He said 3. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
Welcome back. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Aldo Morales. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind. Just not enough.
He's out. Ball 4.
Jason Robertson will hit next, and he's already singled in this game. Ball to strike. The pitch. Drilled to center. That's way back, and you can't forget it. Home run. That one felt good. His 23rd of the year, and we're all square. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
One down. Corbin Carroll.
Full 4. Take the race. Out. Out. He's safe. He's out. That's ball 4.
And now the right fielder, Jason Robertson. He's already homered here in This one. Next offering is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Ground ball could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch. Hitting outfielder Aldo Morales. Here's a 1-1. And here's a slow roller. Foscue over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jason Robertson. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up. Back here. Atlanta, bottom.
He's out.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
9-3 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious...
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Kansas City Royals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Kansas City Royals have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said.
Here's the third baseman, Brandon Armstrong.
For San Francisco, the third baseman, Brandon
Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Lutz, as he glides to his left, makes the grab after a long run. One away. Digging in. And it's the speedy out.
3.
Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Ron Groves. Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more.
Here's CJ. Abrams to hit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco, number 37, Cody.
So here's the Royals DH, Ron Groves. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses. 3-1. First and second here, no outs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jim McCann on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season. So we'll see what kind of command he has.
Brett Boileau now at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Newton, the runner at third. Patel on second. Groves on at first with nobody out. And now it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit and a run comes in. Patel coming home. York with a relay throw. Tag. Too late. He scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Grounder might be 2. Tags the runner. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And to the plate for Kansas City. And up next for San Francisco, Brandon Armstrong.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Outside, that's
Next
ball.
one is off the play. Ball 2.
That's
Good
a ball.
eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. All he's trying to do with
That's ball 4.
sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here on the hill here today. So 2 down, and here is Woody Fontenot, second in the American League in home runs. 1-1 now. On the ground, right side. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. And now ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Chris Floyd. 3 for 7 in the series so far. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great.
He's safe. He's out. Out.
here's a speed threat. Outfielder Chris Floyd worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a pitch.
At the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. Manuel grabs it on the run. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Back here at the ballpark. Knew it.
He's safe. He's out.
5-1 is how it ends.
Even when the light dim, no,
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go, and now the center fielder. Colby Mayo next up for the Cardinals. 6th in the NL in RBIs. And a 3-1 on the way. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 on 1 out.
He's out. 3.
Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Dan Santana. The next pitch misses. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
3-2 now. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Well, his hot hitting continues.
Now for St. Louis, Colby Mayo. This one in the air, center field. Green going after it. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. Nothing. Welcome. Back, set for the ball.
He's out. Ball four, take the base. Three. Ball four, take the base.
Man at first. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Dan Santana. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here's a 1-1. Grounded to third. Could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty. About watching a fight.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's.
And now here is Colby Mayo. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one's in there, and now 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one the other way. Base hit. Baez around third. Kerstad fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there. Did, and he
That's ball four. Ball four, take the
Ladies and
base.
gentlemen,
He's out.
your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's. Number 28.
Dan Santana up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think, but. You know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with
Take the
it.
base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis.
Three.
Number 29.
Three.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, getting the nod on the mound, Ricky Money. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Now it's the right fielder, Rafael Guerra.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
2 outs here, 2 outs here.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting 4, the center fielder.
And Now, Elijah Green, homered last night, added another hit as well. The 2-1. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So coming into the game now on defense, Stone. He's the new third baseman. Bottom of the first. Now, Juan Dominguez. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next pitch inside. And the count is even 2-2. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jace Young.
The second baseman, Jace Young.
The pitch.
1-2.
Hey, he'll be out now.
Line drive, caught.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Joe Adele, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Here's the veteran first baseman, Sean Robbins. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Here's the veteran out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Matt McClain. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In the air, left field, Baez. Ranging back. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The catcher, Ronaldo
And a pitch.
Hernandez.
That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So digging in, Rafael Guerra. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
And now it's filled up.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Baez makes his way towards it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights it off. He'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Padres go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now, next to hit, Roger Baez. Singled and scored his first time.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. On to the 4th. Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho.
Number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Nobody.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the third baseman, Stone, came into the game on defense. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here comes the runner. Throw, and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. Next to hit, Elijah Green.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the righty deals.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Money, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Stone at second with nobody out. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. Home run number 20 on the year, and the Padres take the lead. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Jace Young, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Joe Rdl digs in now. Flied out his first time. The pitch. Try to get him to chase. So the changeup. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Matt McClain. The 1-2. The punch out there. One away here in the 5th.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That's off the mark. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Yeah, the batter now, Rafael Guerra. Next offering is fouled back. In the air out towards right center. Dominguez drops steps, heads back on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Padres down in. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
3.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. So now a pinch hitter, Guy Perez. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Late with the swing there. The 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
In the air, left side. Varsho on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Patrick Kendall.
So 2 down now, and here is Patrick Kendall. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The count 2-1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. They turn things over to the southpaw, Marshall Doe.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now into the game, Cole Roederer. He takes over in right. Now it's the right fielder, Rafael Guerra.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Hammered down the line. Base hit. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So digging in now for San Diego, Dalton Varsho. And now the lefty, and fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gotta hold him, boys. Let's go.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kendall moving under this one. Balls it in, and there's one away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Stone, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Elijah Green up next. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Next offering is down low. Guerra stands at second with 2 gone. And that one fouled off.
Your attention, please. Now, Jared Hudson.
He's safe. 3.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates. that they're on track as well.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team,